And there is the log ride of all log rides. 10,907.
Definitely the best on Gwazi, for sure.
Wow. Thank you for joining me at Busch Gardens, Tampa. It's my first visit here since 2001, so about 24 years since my last visit. I'm also here with my brother Chris back there. And so I have a lot of credits to get today. So heading over to Iron Gwazi first. Iron Gwazi had the first ride of the day in the front row, then went back around and rode it in the back row. It was a really great ride. I really liked it. I thought it was a really great RMC. The first drop was a standout for me, as well as the death roll, obviously, and the sideways airtime hill underneath the lift was also cool. There were a couple other really nice pops of airtime. Some of the negatives: number one, it's short. Number two, I think it kind of, maybe the last 20% of the ride, with its speed, it kind of just turns around and then turns around again, and then you're kind of done. So maybe something a little bit, like an RMC finale, I would have enjoyed a little better. So right now I have it ranked number 19. It's split Ravine Flyer, which is now at 20, and Mystic Timbers, which is at 18. So top 20 ride for me, all in all. It was fantastic, super smooth, great way to start the day. I do think that the front seat is more fun, but the back seat really rips. I grayed out in the bottom of the first drop in the back seat. It might just be because it's first ride of the day, but yeah, it actually pulls some pretty decent forces in the back row. Very powerful back there. So yeah, great first ride on Iron Gwazi. Big debate in Florida is Velocicoaster or Iron Gwazi. I just rode Velocicoaster on Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so just a couple days ago. And for me personally, no surprise, Velocicoaster is leaps and bounds better in my opinion, but that's just because I like that type of coaster model over an RMC. But Chris here has other thoughts.
I think I prefer the RMC. I just like the traditional hill, getting pulled over, and then like the tilt after, the dead roll. I think it was just a little more set up better than Velocicoaster.
Got my first ever ride on Cheetah Hunt. That was credit 260 for me, and I thought it was a really nice ride. I did not enjoy the shoulder harnesses. I've never enjoyed those shoulder harnesses on Maverick or any other of the intimate accelerators, but I thought it was really cool. Other parts of Cheetah Hunt were the third launch into that little camelback. Also, the going up into the treetop element at the very beginning of the ride was also really cool. You were pretty straight going up there, so I got some pretty good airtime in the back seat going up into that. But overall, a very smooth and very long ride. So Cheetah Hunt, a worthy credit 260.
Platform clear, dispatch.
Had a ride on Phoenix Rising, the new B&M family invert, and I thought it was pretty cool. The seats were actually really awesome. It was different to be on an inverted coaster but not have over the shoulder restraints, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought it was a great addition overall. There were some kind of cool forces there. You swooped around a lot, which was cool, and yeah, great addition here. Honestly, I really liked it. It's killed Penguin Trek over at SeaWorld Orlando, so I don't know what happened to B&M, because yeah, Penguin Trek at Orlando, horrible. This one here at Busch Gardens, Tampa, that was pretty nice. Got off of a ride on Falcon's Fury, this crazy drop tower, and honestly, it wasn't as scary as I was expecting. I was more scared waiting for it. It was such a cool ride. I was a lot more scared waiting for it than I was on the actual ride and when they tilted us backwards. but going down to the ground was such an awesome sensation. But I will say that while it was an exhilarating and great ride, it's not my favorite drop tower, and I wouldn't even say it's the scariest drop tower. That still belongs to Lex Luthor at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And that's because the restraints are just so open. You're so exposed up on that tower. It's a lot taller, and you could feel that tower sway so much on Lex Luthor. So that's why it's a lot scarier than this one. This one was a piece of cake comparatively, but I love the ride and a great sensation. Awesome drop tower. Skyrocket in flight. Got up this here, Skyrocket 2, and wow, those comfort collars are so comfortable. I love the stations and everything about this ride. I love Skyrocket 2s. It's had a nice middle seat ride on Shikra, the B&M dive machine. And you know, you gotta love those restraints. That was so great. You could feel the forces on there. Both drops had some nice airtime. And then going around up into that first turn into the first, or to the mid-course break, that turn had some really nice positives. So really cool. I still like the one in San Diego better, Emperor, and I also like Iron Menace better, but Shikra and Griffin are right there. Mostly just due to the restraints, but don't kick as hard as Emperor or Iron Menace, but still a great ride. So awesome start to the day here at Busch Gardens. All right, came over to this kitty for the credit, and Air Grover is down for essential maintenance. So this will be one credit that I will not be getting. Mini marathon on Iron Gwazi. The ops let us stay on. Met a bunch of enthusiasts in the station and got to ride with them. So sitting at 6 rides today, I just rode 4 times in a row without getting off. Brilliant, beautiful, amazing, smile on my face. Iron Gwazi is great, great ride. I think my favorite part is the that one sideways airtime hill underneath the lift hill. Really great sideways airtime. And I also like the death roll, obviously. It kind of reminds me of a Twisted Timbers or Storm Runner first drop. And I'm sorry, Storm Chaser first drop, except it goes a lot faster. It's just like a kind of that barrel drop that they both have on their first hill, but just in the middle of the ride, which is just amazing. So awesome time on Iron Gwazi and a fantastic day to be here at Busch Gardens. Came away with a back row ride on the powerful B&M Invert Montu. Now I do have this credit from about 24 years ago, so I have ridden it before. That was my 3rd lifetime ride on it. And after riding a bunch of B&M inverts last year and getting almost on all of them, I put Montu ranked 5th. I know a lot of people rank this one first, and it definitely is an elite invert. The great use of trenches, great layouts, but all the power that you need from a B&M invert. Number 1, I have Dueling Dragons Fire. Number 2, I have Flight Deck at California's Great America. Number 3, I have Afterburn at Carowinds. Number 4, I have Great Bear at Hershey Park. And number 5, I have Montu here at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Great ride. So Cobra's Curse has been down all day. I heard some employees over talking, and they said it was something with the sensor on the train. I'm not sure which sensor, but it's looking like I'm not going to be getting this credit today. So I'm missing out on 2 credits at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And there is the log ride of all log rides. 10,907.
Definitely the best on Gwazi for sure.
All right, that is going to wrap things up for me at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Great return trip for me here at Busch Gardens. Got to get on Iron Gwazi 8 times, and I just finished my last ride on Gwazi with Kalen, the guy, the man, the Iron Gwazi man. 10,907th ride with him. What an honor to do that in the very back seat. So yeah, all in all, a great day here at Busch Gardens. What a stellar coaster lineup. There's really not a dead spot in the lineup. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Premier Skyrocket 2s, but you know, some people like them, so that's fine. If that's your worst coaster at the park, you're doing really well. Negatives so far have been Cobra's Curse is down and Air Grover's is also down all day, so I am missing out on 2 credits. I am sitting at 263 credits now with all of the credits I got today. So wishing I could have got on Cobra's Curse and Air Grover, but hey, that's the business. That's gonna wrap up my trip here to Florida. Had a great time. It is hot, it is humid. I am exhausted, but I got so many credits and had a great time. Be sure to check out all of my videos here from the state of Florida. Went to Universal and SeaWorld as well as the fun spots. So make sure to check those out and subscribe. Make sure to like and comment as well. And we will catch you on the next one.